Friends, today we are going to talk about the 7 most mysterious things related to Jesus Christ. These things are so mysterious that as soon as one mystery is known, a new mystery is born. Some people believe that all these things belong directly to Jesus Christ, while some say that many of these items could belong to someone else. A piece of cloth is considered to be of Jesus Christ. A cup is seen as the one used to drink grape juice at the Last Supper. And a face is considered to be that of Jesus Christ himself. Not only that, the events and stories hidden behind these mysterious objects have astonished the pages of history. So friends, let's learn about 7 such mysterious things related to Jesus Christ that will make you wonder if they are really possible. And yes, before starting the video, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It's free for you, but a big help for us. So let's start the video, friends. Number 1, Holy Grail. Friends, don't consider this cup an ordinary cup. This cup is associated with Jesus Christ. Almost 2,000 years ago, in the 1st century, Jesus Christ had the Last Supper with his 12 disciples. On that day, he took grape juice in this cup, and it has been considered holy in history. This very cup is famous today as the Holy Grail. According to history, when Jesus Christ was crucified, some of his blood was preserved in this cup. The credit for keeping it safe is given to his follower Joseph of Arimathea, who kept it with him and later hid it in several secret locations. Interestingly, the world-famous painter Leonardo da Vinci's painting, it is also considered a sign in the Last Supper. In the painting, Jesus Christ is seated with his 12 disciples, and experts believe that the presence of the Holy Grail is hidden in that scene. After this, around the year 1190 AD in medieval Europe, mentions of this cup are found in the documents of pilgrims and historians. It is said that attempts to find and secure it were made at that time. It was kept in secret cathedrals, monasteries, and forts in France and England. The Holy Grail is not just a religious symbol. It was believed that whoever possessed or touched it would receive extraordinary spiritual power and divine energy. This is why the chalice has remained a symbol of mystery, quest, and adventure for centuries. Even today, its true location is unknown. It is hidden safely somewhere and no one has found it yet. This is why this cup remains the greatest mystery in history and a symbol of search and adventure for humans. Number 2. The Holy Lance. Friends, this spear is not just a weapon. This was not used in any war to take millions of lives, yet it is considered the most mysterious and sacred weapon in history because this spear is also associated with Jesus Christ. According to history, this holy spear, known as the Holy Lance, is the spear which pierced the heart of Jesus Christ at the time of his crucifixion. It is believed that some of his blood was preserved by it. This is why it is considered holy and mysterious. The Holy Lance was made of iron. Some parts of it were decorated with gold or silver. Its total length is approximately 38 to 50 inches, and its weight is about 2 to 3 kilograms. The construction of this spear was so strong that it was considered not only a spear, but also a symbol of sacred power. The first mention of this spear occurred during ancient Rome. According to historians, Roman soldiers kept it with them, and later, many kings and pilgrims safeguarded it. It is said that it was kept in many secret forts and cathedrals so that it would not fall into the hands of ordinary people. The mystery and power of this spear have fascinated people for centuries. It is believed that whoever touches this spear receives divine power to know the truth of Jesus Christ. In today's time, the Holy Lance is safely displayed in a museum where thousands of people can see it. But the glimpse of mystery and history still makes this lance the most mysterious and fascinating object. Number 3. Crown of Thorns. Friends, imagine something that is 2,000 years old. Something that has become a mystery in the history of the world and religious stories. And that is the crown of thorns, which was placed on Jesus Christ in his final days. This is not just an object, but a symbol of faith, devotion, and sacrifice. According to the Bible, when Jesus Christ was being crucified, Roman soldiers placed this crown of thorns on his head to mock his honor and glory. This is why this crown has become a living symbol of sorrow and sacrifice. History tells us that this crown was first found in Jerusalem, and then parts of it were taken to France around the 4th century. Today, its most famous part is kept safe in the Notre Dame Cathedral in Paris. Friends, the most interesting thing about this crown is that it is now kept in a clear glass circular case with golden decorations outside. This means you cannot see it directly at eye level, but within the secure glass, it still attracts people today. The thorns and the structure of the crown clearly visible under the glass make it even more mysterious and sacred. Now, the crown inside the glass has additional thorns made from the same thorns, but the real crown placed on Jesus Christ's head is very small and only a few parts are kept there. And it is believed that after placing this crown on someone's head, all sins are forgiven. Some historians believe that only a small fragment of the original remains, and its authenticity is still not fully confirmed. Despite this, the crown remains a symbol of faith and divinity that inspires millions of people every year. Number 4. True Cross. Friends, imagine a piece of wood that is one of the greatest mysteries of human history and faith. Yes, we are talking about the true cross, the very cross on which Jesus Christ was crucified. It is said that when Jesus Christ was crucified, the drops of blood and sweat that fell from his body were absorbed into this wood. This is why it became not just wood, but a living symbol of faith and sanctity. The story of the discovery of this cross is also mysterious in itself. It is believed that around the 3rd century, Roman Emperor Constantine's mother, Saint Helena, arrived in Jerusalem and discovered this holy cross there. History tells us that 3 crosses were found there, but the true cross was identified when a sick woman was touched by it and was immediately healed. Since then, this cross began to be called the True Cross. Over time, this wood was divided into small pieces and preserved in different churches around the world. It is said that these pieces are still kept today in Paris, Rome, Greece, and many Christian religious sites, enclosed in glass cases or gold decorations so that devotees can see them. And now, recently, a small piece of these fragments was gifted by Pope Francis to Britain's King Charles III, which has been included in the Cross of Wales and secured. Friends, the true cross is not just a piece of wood, it is a symbol of Jesus Christ's sacrifice, suffering, and divinity. From its discovery until today, it has remained a source of mystery and reverence, giving millions of people the power of faith. Number 5. Nails of the crucifixion. Friends, just imagine if the nails with which Jesus Christ was crucified were in front of us today. This very question deepens the mystery even further. In 1968, near Jerusalem, during the excavation of a tomb at a place called Gifta Mevatar, archaeologist Vasilios Zafiris made an amazing discovery. A skeleton of a person was found there, with a long iron nail still embedded in the heel bone. This nail was approximately 11 centimeters long, and it was at this moment that history and faith seemed to collide. The story becomes interesting from here. Many people believe that this is the same nail that was driven into Jesus Christ's hands and feet. But some scholars say that this nail is certainly from that era, but perhaps it belonged to another person who was crucified by the Romans. That is the mystery. Is this nail truly connected to Christ, or is it merely evidence of the cruelty of that era? History tells us that in the 3rd century, Emperor Constantine's mother, Saint Helena, went to Jerusalem and discovered many holy objects, including the nails of the crucifixion. Later, these were preserved in various churches and religious symbols around the world. Such nails are still said to be preserved in the Milan Cathedral, the Santa Croce Church in Rome, and the Iron Crown of Monza. So that is the mystery. What the truth is, perhaps no one can say for sure. But whatever it may be, seeing these nails and hearing about them reminds us of the pain and sacrifice that changed the thinking of all humanity. This is why even today, these nails remain the greatest symbol of both faith and mystery. Number 6. The seamless robe of Jesus. Friends, have you ever heard of a garment known worldwide as the smooth robe of Jesus? They say this is the same garment that Jesus Christ wore before being crucified, but its most remarkable feature was that it had no stitching anywhere. The entire fabric was one single,